Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 72 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 46 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's first and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Give him 4 on the carry there. It's second and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Terry. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Algier will try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Flush to his right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg, trying to lay one up deep. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Xavier Worthy, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to him on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Leach. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Leach. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Leach. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Leach. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he's brought down. They'll run on 1st down. Ratliff on a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground. Ratliff. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. To throw on 3rd down. Leach. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. A try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Mahomes over the middle, complete. It's Terry. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Algier going straight ahead, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. A throw caught here by Morton. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw is on target to Burks. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now here's Mahomes. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On first down, Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Morton. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and a yard. Mahomes to throw once more. He finds his man, complete. That's Terry. Well, that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets, and they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Chargers. Nathan Peterman has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you, and they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. James Cook, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Now a carry for Algier, headed right.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Morton. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And it's fielded at the 34. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. On 1st down,
Ratliff. He'll take this to the 46.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on 2nd down, Leach.
He's got Bellinger.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll run on 1st down.
Ratliff. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ratliff, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after here coming up. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
KC's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
And he works free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeaux
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. On 1st down, Ratliff, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Leach. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Leach. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. Now Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
And he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the 1st. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
155 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Ratliff. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing it.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Giants are on their way to a 2-0 start. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Terry. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Leach, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because It's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Terry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw.
Across the formation, Burks has it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's to the 15.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Chiefs offense set to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Jets, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.